Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Plus, on the last episode, we did XXX. Please, somebody rescue me. Spin that record, baby. Do. I forgot this is the worst challenge in the freaking video game. Good lord. LDZEH99B. I also mashed up like 20 songs there. So how does speed work? You get 16 minutes to beat the run all the way through to Mom's Heart. This took us a million years last time. Everything's at doubled speed. Or, you know, roughly doubled speed, I should say. Except for the timer. The timer moves at, you know, 1 second equals 1 second, but, it's a freaking nightmare. This challenge was probably, doubtlessly, the hardest one I had, in, Afterbirth. It took me, like, I think I had to do one video where I just did this challenge. But I will say, a very good start for us here is, in the books with Infestation 2. The problem is, it's going to be very tough for us, because everything's moving twice as fast. It's going to be very tough for us to not take damage, and thus secure the deal with the devil on the next floor, and thus have the best chance possible to complete this. But I'm going to give it a try, because, you know, why wouldn't we, right? To complete this challenge early would be very nice for me, and kind of a little bit of redemption after, not necessarily crushing the first two, or the first suite of challenges that we had available to us. Like, particularly failing head trauma was a little silly, but I digress. Now, I probably should use a bomb to finish you off, but I really want to use a bomb to get a Tinted Rock and a Spirit Heart on the next floor, so if you could just die, that would be excellent. You are now dead, thank you very much. I don't think we took too long there. Should we have taken shorter or less time? I would love to, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I'm not sure what else we could have really done about it. Dude, the music sounds super cool. Sped up like this. It's like a brand new track. And Fudge Wrap, you can have it back. Some enemies are, I'm not going to say they're going to be undodgeable, because again, our speed is going to be higher as a result of the challenge to begin with, but they're going to be tough to dodge, especially enemies that have, like, almost no tell to their animations. These guys should be, relatively easy, but I also think the speed might affect the physics for some enemies. Like, that guy was firing shots way further than I would normally expect. That's not a Spirit Heart, but it's not bad, and I think we do want Big Chubby up in NYC. I still kind of want to go to the shop, because, again, like, mapping is super important, but okay. This boy is too... Oh, I guess the creep just doesn't dissipate in the speed challenge, thereby making it, like, literally impossible to succeed. So sweet. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that one. Anyway, we're down to the next floor. We at least got a Tears upgrade. Yo, if you're gonna make everything go twice as fast, the creep should dissipate twice as fast. I actually don't know if there is a way that we could have done that without getting hit. Except possibly, I suppose, it might have been conceivable to, like, just drop a bomb and gate his progress and then kill him, but I don't know. It was... I'm skeptical that that would have worked. So you can see on the speed challenge, dude, when it rains, it pours. Like, we actually have gotten pretty lucky. I think we have, like, maybe an 8 or a 9 out of 10 start here. Might actually take a 10 to win this challenge. I haven't even done the arithmetic yet of what the timing needs to be to make a win on the speed challenge plausible. These are nightmare enemies, by the way. You have 8 floors in 16 minutes, so you have 2 minutes per floor. Not only do we have to be fast, though, we also have to survive, which strikes me as probably being a little bit more of a challenge right now. Oh my god! I thought we were cool, man. So there goes our deal with the devil chance in all likelihood. I'm gonna place a bomb. Oh no, I'm not, because I don't have a bomb. This is where I'd place a bomb if I had one! They really front-loaded the BS challenges in Afterbirth, huh? Oh no. Why not, dude? Oh, this is also a pretty bad draw as far as bosses I don't want to fight go. Oh my lord, dude. They do not pull any punches. Yep, okay. Restart. My god, that was just a nasty spawn. I blame Blighted Ovum, because who knows, we might have gotten like Brimstone in that item room. Or in that devil room, I should say. Okay, I mean, there's something to say about Holy Light. Imagine buying the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. You know what? Haven't played this game in a while. Maybe I'll start with the challenges. Okay, that one took 90 minutes. And then this one is borderline... Oh, why place the bomb there? Borderline impossible. Okay, I'm letting them get inside of my head here. Just slow your roll. You can work your way through this. Holy Light is great. All you gotta do is actually land these shots. I'm not even gonna say anything about the fact that I think it's a little rich that we find ourselves fighting like the hardest bosses in the game on this challenge. That's just life, dude. It is what it is. But, hey, would it kill you to give me like a single Larry Jr. or something like that? I mean... I recognize you're not trying to give me, you know, any charity here, yet at the same time... All of the Holy Light shots are missing. Wow. Okay, I think we got very lucky there. Like, the shots that he fired didn't hit because the shot height was too high or something ridiculous. I'll take it. Well, we're going to leave this floor in roughly 2 minutes, but this isn't the one that I'm worried about. This is the shortest one, so... We need to, like, greatly increase our speed to make this happen, I think. That was very good, though. Latchkey's fine. The HP will keep us alive a little bit. Like, the Eternal Heart will keep us alive a little bit longer than we otherwise would be set up here. By the way, if you're waiting for, like, the point at which we start having, like, funny commentary on this episode, I wouldn't necessarily get your hopes up. Not sure I have it in me to do some, you know, go on a bit here while I gotta maintain supreme focus. But in a way, it's okay, because it is kind of... No tinted rock. It is kind of unique in the Isaac Pantheon, or the Isaac Collection, as far as challenge runs go. This one is, I mean, A, singularly on its own, in terms of what it is, and then B, also probably the most difficult in the whole game. Even if a lot of that difficulty, from my perspective, is that it's just not designed very well. Not to be completely, you know, rude to it, but okay, a black market here could change a lot. We need mapping. This is not mapping of any variety. I think we gotta swing for the fences, so take Buddy in a box. And it's sadly like the only great one there. And even that is not great, but I needed something that improved us offensively, and that's as good as it got in there, unfortunately. Maybe, like, pay-to-play doesn't matter, I think. In fact, it's probably just bad, considering the HP requirements for this run, potentially. What else was there in there? Like, bottle of pills? Maybe you can get lucky with some bottle of pills, but... So let's try it. Huge growth. It could be worthwhile to just pop this right here and get a huge damage upgrade. Kill Pin, guaranteed deal with the devil, and then, please God, a good deal. Good enough. Not good enough to make me feel like we got a great chance, but good enough to feel like we in this. So I am going to push forward here and go to the item room, because I feel like you kind of... It might seem like this is going to slow us down, but I think you got to make these low percentage plays to have a good chance to win speed. Or maybe you don't. I mean, I am talking out of my butt to some extent. I will sacrifice a Spirit Heart to get God's Flesh, mostly because it showed up. And I certainly should not have gone for that, but let's have this pay out with Cricket's Head and solve all of our problems, please. World card versus Hermit. We take World, for certain. Okay. So, I mean... We're worse off than we were on the last run, but we're alive, which is better than the last run. It takes a lot to get me to do that room. It's also going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Okay, so guppy chances exist. I thought it was a weird little curled up snake that we had as our buddy in a box, but I think it's actually some kind of... Oh, that was so bad. Some kind of weird, like... amoeba or something. Dude, I will take Little Monstro. Assuming he charges twice as fast, I'm a relatively happy camper. Because he can do quite a lot of damage. We do have more bombs. We should go to the curse room right away. Because in doing so, we can maybe get, like, Guppy's head would be 10 out of 10. Obviously, but, like, for real in this situation, 10 out of 10. We ruined our chance out of impatience to get Skeleton Key. It's a little bit of a bummer, but this isn't your standard vanilla run, you know? If this was a vanilla run, I'd be like, dang, I just ruined my chance to get an item we almost never see. But because it's speed, I'm like, hey, at least you didn't spend more than 2 seconds thinking about it. We needed that. And I'm going to try something a little bold here. Give us just enough money and a luck upgrade to get this. And then this is the 2 of spades, which at least allows us to go to remaining item rooms. I'm very, very tempted, don't get me wrong, to check on that, golden chest. But I'm going to abstain for the time being. Without knowing how valuable, like, the keys that we have are, I don't feel comfortable just throwing some away. So, remarkably, we're still on pace. As long as we can beat this boss within the next... let's give ourselves a little tolerance. If we can beat the... Dang it. If we can beat the boss within the next 40 seconds or so, consider it relatively on pace, but we're slowing down. And we're certainly not going to get a deal with the devil here, or shouldn't expect to, at least. We might have a chance! No. But, Placenta's good. And again, pretty much on schedule, but the more teleportation cards, the merrier. As long as they take us where we want to go. Oh, okay, I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen this pay out with like a 10 out of 10 pill. I'm just being very cautious because I don't want to ruin our devil chance here. Unfortunately. Dude! Thank you. But if these are even okay, it might be a huge help. Power pill. Versus 2 of spades? I mean, I think we should take power pill into our rooms with us. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. This is gonna cause so much backtracking. If we're gonna go back for a power pill, like, literally every time. So I don't want to go back literally every time, but I do want to go back, like, on occasion here. And apparently, I'm an idiot for doing so, because on the catacombs, you only fight enemies that are, like, across a bridge from you. And as a result, there's no reason to be invincible and turn yourself into, like, Pac-Man. I think we're holding it together, though. This would be a really big floor to get a nice... Oh, that was close. To get a nice, like, deal with the devil improvement. This is fine. He did not get hit by that? Am I living in Fantasy Island? Well, I mean, at this point... I don't know, should we be making an effort to get more power pills? Going back for 2 of spades or none of the above, right? Like, kind of getting, like, really strapped for time. We're at the point where we're behind schedule. The idea being that we can get ahead of schedule, but only if things get strong. And 2 luck with Gimpy is a start. A very good chance of improving our survival, I would suggest. Not fully convinced of its ability to make us go faster. But you know what? Hey, thanks for the spirit heart. I think we need to save our money in the hopes of getting a magic mushroom. In the hopes of getting a mapping item on future floors. I think we just save our money for now. Play the percentages here. We're gonna be almost 2 minutes behind schedule, which, I mean, in layman's terms, means we're screwed. Unless a deal with the devil that we didn't even expect to have a chance to earn. Please, Lord, stop moving, and yet also give me the holy light shot that I desire in order to have a chance of success. How we didn't get hit there is basically like, I can only assume divine intervention. Thank you, Troll Engine. You've done me a solid for once. Thank you, Placenta, for the res in there. Don't think I didn't see that. And we got a guppy item. It's... it's it. What is it, man? I don't know. I've been asking myself that same question ever since the song came out. Could you stop blocking the only shots I have that deal a decent amount of damage, please? One thing's for certain. I'm very glad I took the time to do one normal run in the middle of these challenges before starting the Afterbirth ones, because the Afterbirth ones are a problem. I think we have to go. My dream here, we got a black heart from poop. Wow. My dream here is we get a deal with the devil, and then we come back, go to the curse room, complete the guppy trifecta, and then give ourselves a very, very small chance to actually win the speed challenge. I think we're playing from behind right now. I think we don't have a great seed for beating the speed challenge, so I'm not going to feel too bad if all of our, you know, dreams come to fruition and we still lose, because I don't think that this is a very winnable speed seed, which is a strange sentence to say, but certainly we're going to give it a try regardless. We did get a deal with the devil. No Krampus, please. It's Krampus. All right. If he ever spins, we basically just take damage. I don't care if we get hit more. We need something. Even Krampus' head is fine there. And then we need to go to the curse room, even though it's going to cost us our black heart. There's a small chance there's 2 guppy items in there. We gotta roll with it. That does not appear to be 2 guppy items. Well, I'm gonna just peep one more room. My idea was maybe, just maybe, it'll be the shop here, but we're in tight. We're going down to the depths too. We have a minute less than we would like to have, which I think is very bad. Especially because the floors, like, only get longer, right? Or at the very least, to be less potentially incorrect. They're certainly not getting any smaller. I don't know if the womb is actually any larger than the depths, but it's kind of secondary to the whole thing. I did not get hit there. We have had some miraculous saves. I know we want this deal with the devil, but we have to go to the curse room regardless. And we've already taken damage, I think, so. Sadly, sort of worth it. We were rewarded for our ineptitude there. Still, to this day, that room can slob my knob as far as I'm concerned. Just doesn't make any darn sense. There is a full run reroll. I don't think backtracking for the full run reroll is very likely to come to fruition here. We sort of, like, you might say you gotta try something. You gotta try a Hail Mary. I think there is an outside chance if we get, like, mad lucky and get, like, an Emperor card, we can maybe swing this, but it would be very close, for certain, so. But at this point, we have to swing for the fences, because the fences are all we got. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Not to put too fine a point on it, I think we will basically lose unless we get a deal with the devil here. Or like an early Emperor card on the next floor somehow. We did not get a deal with the devil. I mean, you gotta look. I don't know what if I got like a teleport item in there, that could have been useful, but yeah, we're too tight on time here. I don't think there's anything we can really muster. And that's kind of like the deal breaker right there. It's a dead end! Well, we're still gonna play it out and give it a shot, but I've kind of lost hope a little bit. I think we really did make a solid attempt at it here with, you know, 5.6 damage and base rate of fire. I don't think anyone could accuse us of just capitulating to the game. Yet at the same time, I think we've exhausted our best chances here, probably. Always good to, you know, focus on the positives of what you did and then also simultaneously look for improvement. You know what was a big get for us? A Buddy in a Box. I actually think that that item is not really that good, but good on me to recognize that in that situation it was maybe one of the few chances we had to make something big happen. Or at least make the run happen within the realm of plausibility. So I gotta give myself a little pat on the back for that at least, because it's an unusual way to, you know, enact some form of momentum on a run. But this is not a nice room. That was pretty nasty. That's what we need, basically. But it would be better if it were the Emperor. And we are in a position where beggars can be choosers right now, because otherwise we're about to get chosen by the god of time itself to be killed. So, I'm happy with the world card, but without, you know, unlimited bombs, I still don't see this happening, even if we know which way we're supposed to go. Okay, so we're gonna have an 18% chance on a deal with the devil here. A deal with the devil that gives us Guppy would be amazing. At this point, even if we got an Emperor card, I don't know, dude. An Emperor card plus Guppy would probably do it. Didn't get the Emperor card, got a Spirit Heart. How do you do this? I mean, you basically... We're gonna have like 10 seconds to beat Mom's Heart. At best. So, rooms that are not that tough just get killed. Rooms that are large get blown up. Rooms that are even mildly annoying get blown up. No, that's fine. Actually fine. You gotta go. You gotta go. What's the other way forward for us? Get, like, all of the holy light shots immediately. I mean, I can't bomb through this room, so hands are kind of tied here. Got 22 seconds. Just focus, dude. You have a Spirit Heart, you have Gimpy, you have Placenta. There's like an off chance you could live. You've really, like, your only hope is to just put out as much damage as possible in the next 5 seconds. It is not gonna happen. We're dead. Okay, well, we're gonna give this one more try here. Because I'm, like, a little upset. That run was extremely annoying. Bumbo, huh? Not necessarily bad. The bummer as well is that that run is probably still, like, markedly above average. It does burn a little bit knowing that, like, we were really only 30 seconds away from making a win happen there. We should let Bumbo take the money, I guess, although we kind of need the mapping. So if we had ever done anything that optimized that run by, like, 30 seconds, we would have probably come out with a victory. But we would have still had to kill Mom. I also, like, I take a little bit of issue. I'm not saying, oh, I'm such an Isaac God, no run should ever be a challenge for me. Why so many rooms where the enemies, you know, are annoying as heck? By the way, why am I not using Onsus? Because I want to use Onsus for a larger floor, because even if it only makes a mild difference in terms of time saved, that mild difference could be extremely important by the end of the run. So, I hate this. This little horn is going to take a million years to kill. Stop shooting those and just blow yourself up with a bomb, please. Or, that's fine, if you just want to walk into the fire. I will accept this. You don't create bombs, huh? I don't want to be on schedule. I want to be ahead of schedule. A speed upgrade is actually not altogether that good, in my opinion, because we're already... Us walking quickly is far from the biggest problem here, I guess, is what I'm trying to suggest. Being able to stand further away from enemies is, perhaps, at worst, a mild bonus. We have to save our bombs for now. I don't know. The more time goes on here, the less disappointed I feel in that last run. actually feel like we kind of did all right by my own standards. With 1 damage upgrade over the course of that whole run. To hold it together for that long, earn some deals with the devil, give ourselves a chance. Things go slightly differently on that one, we might come away with the win. This is a real problem. Yep, there goes our deal with the devil chance. And probably thusly, I'm just going to hold R and restart because I really don't think that one's going to work. This is a good start. I'm a little bit perturbed that attack fly rotates at normal speed. Because we need it, we would like it to be faster. Need is a strong word. Oh, dude, I'm a fan of the speed at which we got through this floor. Attack fly might be our saving grace here. And this might not seem like that big of a deal. And in many ways, it's actually not to just get attack fly. However, us finishing the first floor in 35 seconds is a huge deal. It took us 2 minutes on the last floor, and we were arguably like a little bit better equipped. Attack fly not rotating quickly is actually very irritating, though, because the enemies are so much faster. I recognize this is an issue that's probably never going to be fixed. It's a little bit of a niche concern, but it's annoying nonetheless. Is that? Oh, by the way, the creep doesn't last, or the creep lasts twice as long as well. So that'll screw you. And then attack fly doesn't rotate as fast. It doesn't screw you. It puts you at a mild disadvantage. It's like the challenge is challenging enough to find a seam and then have that seam invalidated by it being an edge case, so it's not accounted for, is a little annoying. We need bombs. In spite of the fact that we need to go fast, I do think it's probably smart to look for a bomb. But you know what? We do have a chance of getting a deal with the devil here. This is not a great boss to be fighting. Wait a minute, we have bombs. We could have just... Don't be an idiot. You can't get too close, but don't be an idiot here. Oh! I hate you so much! Okay, you know what? Deal with the devil gone, but at least we preserved some bombs and we're still going fast here, but I'm a little cheesed. Please don't give me something that would have given me an easy fight here. Yeah, okay, that really doesn't change much, but that one's my own mistake, and that's what burns so much. But you know what? I'm not even messing with you. With an orbital... Oh, Curse of the Blind. Oh, no. With an orbital, we really need defensive items. Because, basically, I can kill anything. I just need health. Because we're gonna take some damage in the process. I mean, it's already usually a dumb idea to use your orbital to deal all damage. It's a little different when you got attack fly working with you. Because it's further out than a cubometer or a ball of bandages, but still a dicey decision. Smart fly, revenge fly. Okay, we're building something. I believe there is a chance here. I wish that the revenge fly was a little bit better before you get hit. After you get hit, it's a lovely creature, of course. I think and this is me making a deliberate decision that you may disagree with here, but I'm going to probably just accept that our deals with the devil are going to be unlikely. We're going to go extremely aggro and just hope that we get, like, another Gimpy in our item room or something. Like, not on this floor, but on this run. Because I think that you got to access, like, a different portion of your brain to complete the speed challenge. And that portion of the brain right now is... There's a heart somewhere here. Is... How do we save time forever, basically? I'm a little cheese still at attack fly. I think attack fly is kind of muted by the fact that it's, not rotating here, but you know what? Not rotating quickly, but you know what? Here's our chance. We got a 1/3 chance of a deal with the devil. Hundreds of times we've beaten those odds. But we have to not get hit, not least of which because getting hit will probably kill us. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well that's gonna do it for this episode. God! Speed challenge! If you enjoy the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.